What's up guys, and welcome back to today's video, Crypto Moonshots. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. Looking forward to tackling the week. It definitely looks like we are back in a bull cycle. All the indicators are there, all the signs are there. The big boys, the whales are pushing for our next marker, which is 55,000, possibly even 58,000. So yeah, things are looking very, very positive and optimistic. I could definitely see Bitcoin going possibly to the all-time high that we had a couple of months back of 65,000, possibly even extending that sort of all-time high and going into the 100,000s before the end of the year, possibly early January, February next year. We are definitely entering that cycle where Bitcoin starts performing. Usually October, November, December, January are really good months for the cryptocurrency space. So I'm super excited to see what's going to happen. And as we all know, in the cryptocurrency space, when Bitcoin starts pumping, all the other alts start pumping as well. So dominance needs to drop a bit. I can see that happening in the short term, but we will just have to wait and see. Today on the show, we're going to be speaking about a project that I'm quite passionate about. I bought Reef a couple of months ago. It's a DeFi project. They have some interesting projects that they're currently working on and some interesting projects for the future. So we're going to break down the Reef ecosystem for you, give you an idea of who they partnered with, where they're going. In terms of price, they're super cheap at the moment. I think they really have some big prospects to look forward to in the nearby future. So if you have some extra cash lying around, this is definitely a project you want to invest in. So let's run through the Reef ecosystem, give you an idea of who they are, what they are, where they're going, and take it from there. So Reef, DeFi made easy. That's the first thing I see when I log into their website. I'm not going to break it down for you in too much detail, but I'm going to give you an idea of the Reef ecosystem and also an idea of who they're actually working with. So Reef chain integrates the best aspects from most commonly used blockchains while manufacturing full smart contract compatibility. So in terms of compatibility, we're looking at Cosmos, Ethereum, Avalanche, Polkadot ecosystem, and the Binance ecosystem. So introducing the Reef chain. Have a look at this in your own time. We've got Solidity liquidity bridges, which allows you to obviously interact with Polkadot ecosystem, the Binance, Ethereum, ERC20 tokens, and so forth, and the list goes on. In terms of joining the ecosystem, it's pretty easy. If you guys want to find out more about joining the ecosystem, pop them an email, they'll come back to you. Built with a Polkadot substract, I quite like this. So Reef chain features next gen blockchain technology utilizing nominated proof of stake consensus, EVM extensions, on-chain upgradability, LIP, P2P networking, and state-of-the-art cryptography. So that's what I really like. The Polkadot ecosystem is exploding at the moment. It's still early days for the Polkadot ecosystem, but anything built on the Polkadot ecosystem has long-term longevity, in my opinion. Okay, so it's a community-driven token, as you are aware. A nominated proof of stake, so validators are elected by nominations via NPOS. At the end of every block production era, validated elections are held. Upgradability, Reef chain is self-upgradable through the community. As I said, it's a community-driven token. Fee burn, Reef chain incentives technological progress in regards to scalability by removing fee market politics, and the list goes on. Something else that I was quite impressed about is the investors. Look at this list of investors here. Looking quite good. We've got NGC, we've got Woodstock, Bitcoin.com, Kinetic, and the list goes on. So in terms of frequently asked questions, one of the main frequently asked questions is, what is Reef's mission? So Reef's mission is to make DeFi easy, accessible to more people. What is the Reef chain? If you want a definition, Reef chain is a smart contracts blockchain that is backwards compatible with Ethereum, EVM, and the Solidity program language. Reef chain is however much more advanced than Ethereum, with its most notable feature being an on-chain governance and low transaction fee. So what is the token? Okay, so the Reef token is the native currency on the Reef chain. It is used for transaction fees and on-chain governance. Reef token is also available on ERC20 and Ethereum and BSC, and so forth and so forth. So super excited about Reef and the future. Remember, it's still early days. I'll have a look at the price now and give you an idea, but I love the transparency. Also, they have an incredibly good team behind them. I always say this, you know, when investing in a project, if the team has the experience and the motivation, then definitely it's something to look into. And it's also one of the most searched tokens throughout the interweb at the moment. So super excited about this. Moving along, let's see what else we can find out about this token. Okay, if we have a look at the mainnet of the Reef ecosystem, it'll give you sort of a breakdown of Reef scan. This is like BSC scan or Ether scan, give you an idea of the last block, last finalized total events, accounts, transfers, smart contracts, and so forth. So it gives you a breakdown of all the various blocks in real time, which is fantastic. So have a look at this in your own time. In terms of the ecosystem on Twitter, being a new project, just under a year old, they already have close to 200,000 followers, constantly updating their members on the ecosystem, new projects, existing projects, which I like about that. And if you go to Telegram, you can have a look here. I currently have 36,296 members, which is quite good, growing very, very fast for a new project. Let's have a look at the price, current price of Reef. Let's just go over to CoinMarketCap. So when I bought Reef a couple of months back, I bought it at a much higher price than that. So at the moment, it's trading at a hell of a discount. Guys, have a look at the Reef ecosystem. DeFi is sort of revolutionizing the cryptocurrency space at the moment. So I definitely see some upside potential here. You know, nothing in the short term, but definitely long-term investment, you know. In the cryptocurrency space, my opinion is if you want to make money, if you want to make a lot of money, you've got to hold on to your coins, you've got to do your research, and then forget about those coins, or possibly just stake them. Currently ranked 157, CoinMarketCap. It's on quite a lot of people's watch lists, which I'm quite optimistic about. It's a solid project at the end of the day. So I'm very optimistic about this coin. A Reef swap is also a feature to look out for. If you look at their market cap, 400 million, and the current circulating supply is 13.7 billion in terms of the Reef token. So yeah, super excited about this token. Definitely something to look out for. Keep a close eye on Bitcoin, because obviously Bitcoin will have a major effect on the price prediction, not just in the short term but in the long term. But pick up a few of these coins. Remember, this is not financial advice. These are merely my own thoughts and opinions of projects that I believe in, that have potential. I'm not the only one that believes in this project. A lot of people have this on their watch list. A lot of people believe that this project has some massive potential in the short term. You know, buying a project at this price will definitely make some good gains in the not too distant future. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it from me. If you're happy with this video, please like, comment and subscribe.